Welcome back to the Cobra Trading Channel, everyone, where we focus on people, passion, and platforms. I'm Alex Bustos, and today I want you to be thinking about, if I flip a coin and it's a 50-50 shot going heads or tails, does that mean if I flip it 10 times, I'm going to be right 5 out of those 10 times? If you're thinking, yes, I'm going to be right 5 out of 10 times, then you're not thinking properly in terms of probabilities. You see, Mark Douglas from Trading in the Zone really focuses in on the idea of trading with probabilities. And what that means is if you have a strategy, let's say you have a strategy that you're right 60% of the time. It doesn't mean that if you place 10 trades, you're going to make 6 right and 4 wrong. It doesn't mean that. In fact, it's possible you could be wrong on all 10 because it's really based off of a fact of 100 trades, 1,000 trades. That's how your probability and the odds go in your favor, is over many trades over a long period of time. Just like in a casino at Vegas, the reason why the house always wins is because there's tons of players and their odds are very small on their side, but with the numbers, they end up taking home and winning in the end. You can also be the house. Once you find your strategy, if it's a 60% win rate, 55, maybe even 30%, depending on your risk reward, whatever your win rate is, make sure that you do not waver away from your strategy just because you've had a bad losing streak. Because right around the corner, that could be your winning trade. So many traders let the consecutive losses really affect how they execute on their strategy. It even makes them skip out on a trade because they're worried that it's not going to work. And if you do that, you'll never let the odds really play out. If you end up getting nervous from multiple losses and change how you trade your pattern or your strategy, then your odds are not going to be consistent. It's not going to be a consistent strategy because you're changing it up. If you make any kind of change, it then becomes a new strategy. So you need to make sure you have something that works and that you practice it on the simulated trading, which we talk about in a previous video. So don't forget to go watch that one, because once you have that confidence, then you will continue to push forward and let the probability pan out. Maybe you are trading your strategy correctly every time. You know, you're at least entering when you see your strategy. But if you're changing how you take profits, because maybe you've taken a couple of losses, so you take your profits a little quicker, then that in itself can really affect the odds of your probability panning out, because you could still have a winning strategy that has high odds. If you're cutting the profits, then you may be break even or even losing money because you're not being consistent with the entire process, which makes trading very difficult because we as humans love to win and we hate to lose. And we don't like to lose money to add on top of that. So you can obviously see how difficult it can be to really keep your head in the probability state of thinking, the more and more times I execute my trade properly, the more odds that are going to be on my favor. One thing that you can do right away to help you with sticking through your process, trading it the right way and continuing it through hundreds of trades, is trading so small that it doesn't matter, or trading in simulation. So hopefully this helps you in thinking differently when it comes to your trading strategies and letting the probability pan out. If you're enjoying this content, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified for future videos.